So my name is Pauline, and I am a team lead. I've been in this business for about 3 years. And 3 years ago, I set an event very similar to this one. And I just thought, that is so cool that they're going to South Africa. That is so cool that they just got back from Greece. And I just thought, man, that's cool and that's good for them. But I could never really think, could I actually do this? And I just was like sitting there and thinking, if I am going to go on this success trip, I need to make some changes. So I got to the event by being a customer. So I was first a customer. I was introduced to the baby body wash. I think it's one of the cheapest products that New Skin has. But because it worked so well for my son, it was almost like he was a walking testimonial. We would go places and people would see how well it worked on him. And I just thought, man, these products work and people want it. And so what I needed to do was I needed to find out more about the business. So no other way to ask but to ask someone who knows what they're doing. And I saw Tui, just you guys heard from her in the last session. I saw her come back from Greece and I messaged her and I said, hey, can you show me what you did doing anything in the business? I thought I was, but I actually wasn't. And I just thought, what is she doing that I need to be doing? And I saw the opportunity to travel and I just thought, there are so many ways that New Skin can reward us. One being, through an extra income that you can earn. But what I was specifically drawn to was the exotic destinations 2 times a year. So every March and every September, New Skin puts on a trip. So now our next destination is going to be the Cayman Islands, which is so exciting. And I can't wait for, like, you see this all over Instagrammers, Instagram page, and you see like only the top like influencers go here, and we get to go here for as an earned trip. Now with Leadership Summit, you can just travel 3 times a year. So Team Elite trips travel 4 times a year. And so, that is such an exciting opportunity. So just some tips that I would share with you guys going into, the new qualification period. Like John said, anyone who's watching today can be on the Cayman Islands success trip with us. And so what I want you guys to do is, what helped me was I needed to identify, why am I doing this business? And for me, yes, I love the sense of community. I love the extra income. I love the flexibility, but I came into this knowing that I needed to go on a success trip, mainly because it's not just a trip, and I'll talk more about that later on as well. The next thing you want to do is you want to start growing your business. You want to build a strong customer base and then become a brand rep. If you're not a brand rep and you haven't been using the new qualification, which is the 2000 level 1 volume, this is made so much simpler, so much easier for us as distributors. And so all we have to do is learn what we need to do. The next thing you need to do is help others to become a brand rep. And then, of course, qualify for your first success trip to the Cayman Islands. And like Eva said, position yourself for every success trip going forward. Don't just think, okay, I'm going to go to the Cayman Islands and then come back and then what next? You want to position yourself to go to the Cayman Islands, go to the next trip, the next trip, the next trip, the trip after that. And you just want to keep going, because what that does is it pushes you to always be working for the next bit, always be working for the next trip, always be working for, the next destination. And more importantly, help others do the same. There's no point just traveling to all of these exotic destinations by yourself. It's fun when you can make it a girl's trip, a guy's trip, where you and your friends can go together. And I love that, New Skin provides these opportunities for me and my friends to see each other every 6 months at a nice, 6-star resort. And so success trips are more than just a destination. It's more than just a vacation. For me, the way that I saw it, success trips are a business building tool. And John shared this in South Africa when we were there on our first trip. And he said, think of the success trip as a carrot. and the donkey will keep walking to try and find the carrot. Now, I'm not saying that we're donkeys, and I'm not saying that, that we're chasing the carrot all the time, but it's a great tool to make sure that you are always promoting, always doing that ongoing growth that you need every 6 months. It's a target with a deadline. So you can set your goals up from January to June for this Hayman Islands qualification. Next one will be starting in July to December, and you've got your next set of goals. So always be thinking ahead. The next thing is, success trips are such a great attraction marketing tool for your business, because just like me, I saw everyone in Greece and I was like, wow, that is my dream destination, and they get to go because they worked hard for it. So, if you want to be rewarded for your effort, you want to make sure that you're in a platform or in an opportunity where you can be rewarded for your work. Okay. So it's not just an incentive trip. Not only are you building your business so that you can go on a trip so that others can come with you, but in that process, you are building your extra income, and you're able to then grow your income and be able to earn that on the side of what you're already doing. So Nu Skin has so cleverly set that up for us. They have incentivized it. They have helped us to be able to work towards these destinations like the donkey and the carrot. We are the distributors, are the donkey, the carrot are the success trips. And if we just keep moving forward every single day, we will get on these success trips. So if you don't quit and you never, ever give up, like what Tui said, even during the hard times, and there will be a lot. And a lot of the hard times are through your mindset. Can I do this? Oh my gosh, no one's replying. Everyone's giving me the scene. What am I going to do? It gets like that. It's a long process. And what you want to know is that if you just keep moving forward and building those customers, helping more team members, your business growth and your income will continue to grow. So the way I see it, it's a good way of tricking us. It's a good way of tricking us to grow our businesses. And at the end of that 6 month cycle, the icing on the top, you get a trip for not just you, but a +1 as well. Okay. So these trips are 5-star treatment, but like you heard from John and Tracy, this is a 6-star resort. You get to experience the luxury lifestyle. If you're like me and watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, you're going to be living the Kardashian lifestyle on that success trip. So Nu Skin rewards you if you do the work. They set the requirement, you do the work. There's no ifs or buts, or only the first top 20, or only those who qualify first, or only the top 10 leaders. It's not like that with Nu Skin. With Nu Skin, if you reach the requirement that they've set, you're going to be going. Not just you, but a guest. And that's what excites me the most, is that if you continue to see this vision, to know that it's not just a trip, but you're going to continue to grow your income, grow your capacity to serve and help others. Like they say, if you want to help more, if you want to succeed, the only way to do so is by helping others succeed as well. And the great thing is that we all have equal playing field right now. We all are eligible to earn these trips. If you have an account with Nu Skin, you are eligible to earn. All you have to do is find out, what am I going to do? What do I need to do? You learn the requirements. You should be calling your upline and saying, I'm going to be going on the success trip. Give me some of your time so that we can build together. Calling your account manager, Isaac, where are you? Message me. I need to know what I need to do to get on the next success trip. And then set a plan of action and then achieve that. So what you want to do is make sure, if you are in this business, you are leading by example. Do what you preach. And I love this. I saw a post that Jess Ting posted on her Facebook, and she said, I'm sitting on my couch and I'm tired, but I'm just going to get up and do it because I need to do what I preach. And I love that. And you saw how she was able to share her tips earlier in the first session. We can do this if we are disciplined enough to make sure that I'm moving one step forward every single day. And like I said at our convention last year, is that if you just keep walking, using your mindset action, you will keep growing. And the more people that you help qualify with you on the success trip, the more your business grows. Like I said, the question isn't, are you going to be on the trip? It's not that, because you are going to be there. The question is, how many people can come with me? And these are some of our success trips in the past 3 years since I made that decision and that definite purpose that I'm going to be on every single trip, and you set that goal. We went to South Africa alone because we had didn't even know how to take anyone else because we hadn't been ourselves. But I want you guys to know that as you continue to grow, you take people with you. So our next success trip, we got to take our 2 teams, Mele, Naulu, and Lioa. I always get so emotional talking about this because, you know, they were there when no one else was. And if you think that you don't have a team, or your team has quit, or my business is dead, or whatever you're going through, because that's what we as distributors go through every day, is we have to go through these trials every step of the way. And I just want you guys to know, I'm going to blame the postpartum hormones. That's why I'm crying. But, you know, you just have to know that if you have people who are joining you, you want to be able to share that vision that you can go and you can go with them. So I'm grateful for my team. And they're better than me. They sell better than me. They recruit better than me. But that's what this business is about. Helping people, teaching people, showing them the way, and then moving out of the way and letting them do it. And then our next success trip was to Hawaii. And a lot of them got to go and enjoy that trip. You know, Hawaii's always can't get any better than that. And then our last success trip was to Vietnam. And, you know, I always tell people nothing can beat our South African success trip, because it was my first trip. We got to stay on a safari. We got to go to Cape Town, and I actually got this charm, and it's Simba and Mufasa sitting on top. You know, if you've seen The Lion King, you know that scene, and Mufasa says to Simba, anything the light touches is yours. And that's what I feel like in this business. So you can do it. Nothing will beat the South Africa trip, but the Vietnam one did. And it was such a glorious destination. And I know that the Hayman Islands trip will beat it as well. So every trip keeps getting better. Thank you, Ash, for setting these trips up. You make them great. Thank you, everyone at New Skid. And I look forward to partying in the Hayman Islands with everyone. See ya.